Okay. I started recording as well this particular class. Okay, so let me introduce myself, and then we will jump into different class. And today is like overview or demo class. I'll kind of demo class I'll provide, so that we'll continue to deep dive into different concepts from tomorrow. Okay, so myself, Raju, and I have around 8+ years of experience in software testing, and also I worked on different kinds of tools like Selenium with Java, Selenium with C Sharp, and Protractor with the TypeScript, Protractor with the JavaScript, Jasmine, TestNG, NUnit, uh, and also Serenity JS with JavaScript. After last 2.5 years, I'm working on Cypress. Almost 7 to 8 projects I have completed in Cypress alone, and so I started training last almost 1 year back on Cypress. So I given the corporate training in L&T, and after that I started teaching outside. So this is my third batch with respect to Cypress. So I teach manual testing, and then I will move to same batch. I'll continue the automation. So in join, okay, some of the join who has joined, okay, they already learned manual testing from my side, and they are continuing with the automation testing. And also the other kind of peoples that joined is somebody is already working on manual testing, and they want to learn Cypress tool. So that kind of peoples are there in the batch. And also somebody already working on manual testing, and also they have worked on some different tools, not in the Cypress, but different tools like Selenium, or maybe Protractor, Rest Assured. This kind of tools they worked on already, and they want to learn this Cypress right now, so they joined. So here in my batch, around 0 to 14 years of experience guys are there. Like 14 years experience in the sense, like they are mostly focused on in their job. They didn't get a chance to work on automation, but they all worked in manual testing throughout the career. So they want to switch now to automation. So these kind of peoples are there. So this is with respect to who are all is learning with you, and also it is my profile. Okay, so let me start with sharing my screen. Okay, so so you got to know, like what kind of peoples are learning along with you. Okay, so my teaching will be like from the basic to from the basic level to like expert level. Okay, and also all will be like real time approach. Okay, and so whenever you stuck at your any while practicing, or any time stuck at somewhere, okay, I will be there to guide you throughout the course. And yeah, some of the I have like couple of contacts from other some different companies. Okay, they are okay to hire, okay, after completion of the Cypress course. They're okay to hire. Okay, that kind of companies I have. So I have a contact. So if they want, if they have any if they have any openings, they will contact me, like to refer some people. So I will refer them, and also I will refer outside. Okay, whenever I get a call like related to Cypress, automation, I'll keep referring the people. Okay, so all my previous students already, they are 100%, placed. uh, uh, like one or two are there, I know, but still, they're almost to get the job. But I would say 100% placement, because everybody, okay, everybody, it is very high demand, okay, in the market. Okay, Cypress is very, very high demand is there. So if they know some basics also, they are hiring. Okay, and why we have to go for only Cypress, why not other tools? Okay, why you don't have to go for other tools? Somebody already know, like, if they are, somebody is working on Selenium, why they are going for Cypress, they already know. But this is for, like, somebody who is don't have a knowledge of Selenium as well. Okay, so there are some factors to consider the tool, like fastness. Okay, faster. Okay, it is very faster than Selenium. Okay, and the other factor is like reporting. Okay, so reporting is like, in Cypress we get video recording. Okay, we can get HTML reports, by adding some libraries. We can get screenshots of each and every run, and also we get dashboard report. Okay, so these kind of reports we will get. And also it is also like open source. Okay, it is open source. Selenium is also open source. Okay, but it is, again, we don't have to pay while working, Cypress. But a dashboard, okay, it is free for two users, or three users, I guess. So if you are, going for like a team or hundreds of peoples, then for the dashboard reporting they have to pay. For working with the Cypress, we don't have to pay anything, and it can be integrated with any continuous CI/CD pipeline. So CI/CD CI/CD integration is bit easy. And also, like, to go for Selenium, okay, you have to learn. Okay, if you go for Selenium, okay, you have to learn core Java, and then collections concept in Java, core Java, and also Selenium. All Selenium related concept you have to learn. Okay, so I would say, while learning core Java and collection, you can complete, be expert level in Cypress. Like, I would say, if you are spending 100 hours, to learn Selenium. Okay, if you spend at least, 50 to 60 hours, okay, so you can be master in Cypress. See, the learning, is also, it is very easy, lightweight tool. That is what I am trying to tell. So to work with Cypress, what you should know, like, basics of JavaScript. Okay, basics of JavaScript. Sorry, JavaScript, and then Cypress concepts. That's it. But you don't need something called collection and all. Okay, but it is if you go for Selenium, okay, the reporting, okay, videos reporting is not there. And if you get some HTML report, if you want to get HTML report also, like TestNG provides some HTML reports. But still, if you want to get the more very good, beautiful reporters, then we have to rely on some other libraries. Okay, and video, anyway, it is not there. Dashboard is not there. And here in Cypress, there is something called test runner. Okay, test runner is a UI is available. So test runner is available in Cypress. And also debuggability. So debugging is easy. Debugging is easy than Selenium, and we can run through command line. Even in Selenium also we can run through command line, and different browsers. Okay, and architecture is very different than Selenium. So with respect to architecture also, architecture, okay, is different than Cypress. So how the architecture look like is, I think I have. So in Selenium, okay, so there are so many languages you can use, and you can run the script. So in the middle, so you are running script from your client, and you are interacting with browsers. In the middle, you have to instantiate the browser drivers. So whenever you run the script, it will go to first, it will talk to driver again talk to browser, again it will get the response to these drivers, and then again you will get the response to your client wherever you are running the script. But in Cypress, we don't have something called this one. Whenever you run the script, it will run directly on the browsers. It means it is very faster than Selenium. It is a architectural difference is there. So if you take like protractor, it is also on top of Selenium. It is developed. Again, you will have some underlying driver concept. Everything will be there. Okay, but Cypress, it is directly runs on browser. We don't have something called driver concept in the Cypress. Okay, so like for the benefit of freshers or else who is joining, okay, so for that, okay, what is the benefit of test automation? First, why we have to go for automation. If you talk that, okay, so let's suppose you have to run so many let's suppose you have 1,500 test cases, and you want to run in the Chrome browser, Firefox browser, Opera browser, some other browsers. So manually running, okay, to run that, it will take lot of time, and you have to you have to hire the manual testers. But but when it is automated, you can run in the different environments like QA environment, staging, test one, test two, whatever may be the environment that they are following in your company. You can run the same test in the different environments. Okay, and you can run the same thing, different browsers. Okay, so that is possible. So it means we are saving the cost. Okay, when we are doing automation. Okay, and also it is a repetitive test. Okay, so some of the like you have to run your test frequently, repetitively. You have to run the same test again and again. That time, so manual tester may get bored of running the tests. But if you automate it, then you can reuse that test, and you can repetitively run that test. And also time will be saved. Okay, when you do the automation, you will save that time. Okay, and also the quality will be improved for sure, because so like manual tester, he may miss to observe something. But when you automate it, okay, you don't have to observe. So if you automate it thoroughly, okay, your tests are good enough to capture the all the assertions, or good enough to make a decision whether it is pass or not, then it is very accurate than manual. Okay, you can run frequently. So whenever you want, you can run. Okay, and when you need to run multiple test cases at once, you can do that. It means like parallel testing, all those things will be possible in the uh, automation. Okay, so these are all the benefits of automation. Okay, and when do we go for automation? Basically, okay, so when you have to save the time, when you have to save the cost. Okay, and when you want to get the more accuracy, So that time you will think about automation, but your application should be stable enough. It means the application should be stable. You don't have so if there is a frequent changes in the application, okay, if your UI is modifying every day, day by day, so that time, okay, so it is not advisable to go for automation. So when do we go for automation is when exactly your application should be stable. So if we talk about the tools, okay, like in 2022, like top 15 automation tools like Catalan Studio, RunnerX, Test Complete, Lambda Test, Postman. Okay, Postman is for again API. Okay, and Protractor is almost deprecating nowadays because we are not getting any updates with the Protractor. Perfecto, Selenium, Eggplant, Soap UI again with the API testing, Tricentis, Cypress, JMeter. Okay, these are all the tools, top 15 automation testing tools for 2022. Okay, I'll share these documents with you. Okay, you can go through it later once the class is done. Okay, so like this, so every day, so whenever I am teaching some concept, so that time again, you will be receiving material or documents with related to that particular topic at the end of the class, and also the recording, video recording of the class will be provided to you. Okay, so that you can refer whenever you are not able to attend some days. Okay, one day you are not able to attend, so you can go back and refer that video, or repetitively you want to you know understand, you want to see that video, you can do that. So what I will do, the recorded video I will upload it to Google Drive, and then I will give the permission for you, like your email ID will be added to that, so that you can view anytime that video. Okay, so that the difference like it is shown here. If you see here, Catalan Studio, it is web application, API, mobile, desktop. For all this, we can use Catalan. Selenium is only for web. Appium is for mobile applications. Test Complete is web, mobile, and desktop. Cypress is web, and it is also it is not updated. It is also used for API automation as well. Okay, what are all the supported OS? Okay, and setup, it is easy, or what is the configuration, all those different ratings, everything is available here. You can go through it, and each and every detailed explanation is there available in the document. Okay, so we are mainly focusing on throughout our course. Okay, we are mainly focusing on Cypress. So with respect to Cypress, what and all I will cover. Okay, so if you take that, so I'll cover like basics of JavaScript. Okay, and then how to set up the Cypress environment, how to set up our installation, set up all those things I'll cover, and also overview of like Muka framework, Chai assertion libraries, locators, how to work with the locators, like how to master writing the XPath, how to become master writing in CSS, that I will cover. How to work with the different elements, uh, drop downs, alerts, uh, checkboxes, radio buttons, all this, how to work with the elements, and Cypress hooks. So Cypress hooks means like let's suppose you have a 5 test cases. So before running each test cases, you want to execute something else, like that, like before each. Okay, and after each. Okay, and before After, these are all the hooks available. Okay, that we will discuss. And also, like how to run only some particular test, like using dot only. Okay, dot only means you can run a particular test. Okay, out of, you have 100 test cases, you want to only run 5 test cases. How to run with that? You want to skip 5 test cases out of 100 test cases. How to do that? That means like how to skip the tests while running, how to run the test cases via command line, how to log. I, like, suppose I am clicking on a button, so I want to tell the uh, in the reports, I want to make the end user to understand that particular report, like I am clicking this button, so that particular sentence I want to log in the reports. How to do that? Aliasing. So this concept will go in depth while we discussing aliasing. Invoke, trigger, different viewports is like, suppose you want to test your application in the some mobile view. Okay, responsive view you want to test. Okay, so it basically talks about the resolution. Okay, so in which resolution you want to run your test, like we'll give the viewport and then we'll give height and width. Okay, what is the height and what is the width you want to run? So you will give some 400 comma 400 means, okay, it will run that resolution. Okay, so that how to work with the different viewports, that we will discuss. How to upload a file, how to download a file. Fixtures. So fixtures is basically like test data. Okay, how to take the test data to your test. Okay, with the fixtures, how can we how can we achieve the data driven testing? Okay, writing custom commands. Okay, reusable methods you want to write. Okay, you don't want to write again and again. How to do that? Okay, writing the custom commands. Configuration of different timeouts, and then environment variables, these kind of things. And how to incorporate like page object model, how to get screenshots and video reporting. Okay, integrating with the MOOCASM report. This is for HTML reports. Okay, dashboard reporting. This is like a cloud report. Okay, anyone can log into cloud or that web, and they can see, okay, how many times the test run, what are the test cases pass, what are the test cases fail, what is the percentage it pass. All those things we can see with the dashboarding. How to do the conditional testing? It means in your application, some particular element is visible, so that time I want to perform some operation. If some particular element is not visible, that time I want to perform a different operation or different test I want to execute. That time how to do the conditional testing. Okay, run test in a different environments, like I was talking about QA environment. Okay, staging environment. Okay, some other, based on your company there will be a different environments. So how to run your test in a different environments, what you should configure to do that. Okay, reading and writing the file. Okay, how to write some data to the file, how to read that data. Okay, integration with Cucumber. So I'll cover the basics of Cucumber also. After that, how to integrate with the Cucumber, how we can design the framework with a Cucumber, that I will teach. And also how to integrate API testing, API automation. Okay, so that I will cover. How to run the test. Okay, like in the different, like command line, all those things. And how to design the framework as per your application. At the end of the course, okay, I will share one complete end-to-end project with you, that I have already, in real time, whatever I have done. Okay, I will not share the URLs and all. Okay, but I will share the complete project with you. Okay, so these are all the things will be covered in the throughout the course. Okay, we will deep dive everything. Okay, each and every concept we will discuss, so that you can be master in Cypress. And also I will cover, like, how to understand the Cypress documentation, official documentation. That is very important. Okay, documentation. So today, okay, these are all the things are there. Tomorrow some other things may come, but you have to implement based on your documentation itself, like Cypress IO, like the features and all is given here, like time travel, real-time reloads, species, consistent results, debuggability, automatic waiting, network traffic control, screenshots and videos, all these things. The browser supported is Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Electron, and Brave. These are all the browsers. In future, they may add some other browsers also. Currently, they are supporting this many browsers. Okay, and the documentation, we go here, dashboard, and all the documentation they have given. So if you go for API, okay, there are so many, like as, how to use as aliasing. Okay, how to check how we can understand this particular documentation. Okay, this is for basically, this is for checkbox. Okay, so in your checkbox, like if you want to select some first checkbox in your list of checkbox, so that time how to check. Okay, all this information, how to understand with the official documentation, so that I will cover. Okay, so let's see, like, so this is a one real-time project that I have done. I mean, I'm just sharing with you. So this particular, maybe I can share later, once the after completion of the course. Like, these are all the page objects, how to incorporate, and screenshots, video reporting, MooCasm report, HTML report, and configuration, how to do that. Okay, what are the different plugins, so that I should cover here somewhere. Cypress plugins, how to work with Cypress plugin also I will cover. Okay, and yeah, let me just run one test. Okay, so that I'll get understanding. I have one more. This one, this is a just sample one I created. So when I give npx Cypress open, it will open a test runner for me, but this feature is not there in the Selenium or like some other tools. So what are the tests available here? Just click on that, it will run and open. So what it is running here, the step by step everything it will give. On the right side, it will give the view, like what is, see, when the test run is started. Okay, and the URL, and what is that, it is a time traveling, guys. Okay, let me show you. See, when I hover on this, okay, this is what time travel. Okay, what is entered here. Okay, I'll just hover on this, so that I can go back and see, like, what was happening at the time of this particular step. So manually, how we will do this? Like we have to open this URL, and then enter username, enter password, click on login button, and then once we click on, okay, we will go to dashboard. So whether we are in the dashboard or not, how we will verify? That is the assertion we have to keep. And how to uh, how to run parallel your test parallel, that I will show you. I already configured, I think. This is a test runner, guys. Okay, this in detail I will cover how to work with this, and also how to run your test in the command line. Like, so I want to run one particular in there are 4 tests. Okay, 4 files. I want to run only specific file. How to run? Just without opening a browser, you can run your test in the command line. So it is by default it is taking Electron. So you can change the browser, and you can you can run based on your requirement. So how what is happening, it is showing in the command line. So it is compressing the video, and then video we will get. You see here what is happened while running. Let me reveal in Explorer. This is a whatever we have run. So we'll get the video. Okay, it is the running is very too fast, guys. Okay, so like this we will get the video reports, and then we will get the HTML reports. I am not sure whether I configured the Mukasam reports here or not. Yeah, there. Let me show you. So this is a HTML report. Okay, so how many test cases pass, fail, pending, skipped? Okay, how many what is the test suite that you are running? Okay, how many test cases? Okay, all this, like what time, how much time it took, and this is for like suits, how many suits, how many test cases tests, and how many pass, how many fail. Okay, this information you will get. This is the like HTML report you can share with your stakeholders in your project. So this is what I prepared for a demo class, guys. So if you have any doubts, okay, please ask me with respect to training, or any other questions if you have in your mind. You can ask me. Correct, correct. Yeah. Yeah, Viresh. So basics of JavaScript will be covered, not too much into advanced level. So that is what I told you. So initially itself, I will cover the basics of JavaScript. Okay. So basically, why we need JavaScript? To understand the library. Like, see, these are all the JavaScript files. Okay. Like, if I talk about like what is function, then you may not understand initially. Like if I already tell like what is function, how to create it, okay, how to create a methods, variables, how to work with the different strings, all those things, how to import, how to export different libraries. Okay, these are all some libraries are there again. Okay, if you go to Cypress, there are so many so much of data is available. So you want to understand that libraries, how the underlying uh, architecture and everything. So that time you should know at least basics of JavaScript. Yeah, we can go with TypeScript. TypeScript is a another language, so we can go with TypeScript also. But again, what will happen? So we will write that script in the TypeScript language. So in the background, it will convert into JavaScript and then it will run. So like if you 60% of your TypeScript is language is JavaScript. So both are similar languages. Some of the extra features will be there in the TypeScript, but we can go with JavaScript, TypeScript also. See this this will give you more information. Like, see, up to year 6 it is JavaScript. Some of the things is added in the TypeScript, like interfaces, strongly typed, generics. Okay, these are all the things are available in the TypeScript, but both are syntactically little difference will be there. But your JavaScript is already there in TypeScript. Any other questions you have in your mind? Yeah. Yes, yes. Drawbacks is available. Any these tools also some drawbacks are there. Okay. So yeah, limitations we will discuss in the futures. But again, I will Cypress limitations of Cypress again. It is there. Like we can't basically like when you are opening the URL, okay, you will have a one domain. So this is a domain. blog.artify.com is a domain. Okay. So when you are login, it is taking to different domain. So that time Cypress won't support that kind of things. So how to overcome? You have to work around. You will have some plugins or to work around to achieve something. Okay, you will have some workaround on top of it. That you have to do. Like it will support React, Vue, JS, Angular JS. For this particular framework, it will be a very good tool for very good tool for automation. See here, multi-tab support, no multi-tab support. Cypress is slower is mentioning, but I consider it is not slower. It is very fast with respect to with respect to any other Selenium WebDriver kind of thing. It is outdated. I would say now. And then maintenance is telling it is a drawback. Maintenance also compared to Selenium very easy. Some limitations are there. Okay, we can discuss those things. Okay, so some official documentation also is given limitations of Cypress. I think he has given some limitations also, and examples like all this information that's given. But For your answer, like for your questions, yes, there is a limitation, some limitations for Cypress as well. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So basically in the class, okay, we will discuss all the concepts. Okay, in the project, you may not be using that, all the concept in your real-time projects, right? But once you listen all my classes, okay, you should be able to understand this kind of, bigger projects also. If you join in the middle also, just by looking at the, folders and, different, code, you should be, you can able to understand, what is happening here, like, how to, you can able to design this framework. This is already designed framework, right? So you can able to design your own. In that level I will teach you. Yeah, Ravjit. Yeah, you have to incorporate the APM libraries, right? Yeah. See, basically in mobile testing, mobile app you can't test in the Cypress, but in the mobile you can open the browser, and that in the browser applications will be there, right? That you can do. Okay, yes, yes, it is there. Like I told you some factors, right? Like, I think I told you here. It is faster with respect to architecture. It is different. It is in the reporting. You will get videos and all, and also it is, integratable with BDD, Cucumber, all those things. But it is open source, and it is easily, integratable with CI/CD. And with Selenium, you have to learn so many things. Okay, you have to, with respect to coding, you should have a lot of knowledge. So many inbuilt methods is not available in Selenium, but you will have in the Cypress. See here, it takes 100 hours, means it takes 50 to 60 hours only to learn the first Cypress. And this test runner concept is not at all there in the Selenium. You should always run your test in the command line. Okay. And I would say Selenium is like, little complex than Cypress. I am getting calls even, even for protractor. Okay, let me tell you, I got a call from, a company which is only they will provide the, like, QA, quality related, services. So that company, they are already having almost 1,500 test cases in protractor, but they don't want to do, continue with the protractor. They want to continue with Cypress. So this kind of, the projects also will be there in the, once you join as a test, I mean, once you go for any organization, this kind of projects also you will be getting. Migration, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Jit, I didn't get your last words. So basically what is happening, okay, in the market, I will tell you. Somebody already have their project in Selenium. Okay, they want to maintain that project. Okay, so that time they will need some Selenium testers. But the project automation is going no, they are freshly starting means, okay, they will look for different tools, like what are all the tools available in the market to automate my UI. So that time definitely they will consider, this kind of modern tools, unlike Selenium. So modern tools, like it will support Angular JS. Okay, in older days, okay, we don't have this kind of UI frameworks like Angular or React JS or Vue something. Okay, the other framework. Okay, so many modern frameworks is available for developing the UI. Okay, so these kind of, to automate these kind of applications, Selenium is little tricky, but it's Cypress it supports. Cypress, yes, exactly. So not only Cypress, like sorry, uh, yeah, here there are some other modern tools also. I will tell you, like Playwright. Okay, Playwright still, it is not established in the market, and Night Watch. So these kind of tools also coming. But Cypress is established and very high demand in the market currently. That is in the peak stage. Yeah, any other questions, guys? Karthik, you have any questions? Okay. Om Prakash? Okay. So the class timings, guys. Okay. So yeah, somebody. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So the class timings, okay, it will be like sharp 8 o'clock. So if you join little 2 minutes early, also it is good. So 8 to 9 will be class. So sometimes what will happen? I will be teaching one concept related to locators. Okay, so it may take little more extra time. Okay, to complete, like 5 to 10 minutes may be extendable, not all the time. Okay, but you can expect like 9 5. Okay, 9 5 9 10, like that. Sometimes, okay, if I can't stop in middle, that whenever I'm teaching the particular concept, I can't stop in middle. So that is the reason, okay, maybe 5 minutes I may extend after 9, but it is not all the times. Whenever there is a requirement. Okay, and and the other things, like payment and all, you can do it with phone pay or Google Pay. So whoever is interested to continue the throughout the course, then they can they can they can contact me, like which number to send or all those things, so that now I can tell you payment and all. So whoever is done with the payment, shall uh, like once it is done the payment, then you will be allowed to next classes, guys. Okay, I think yeah, duration, I think in the LinkedIn and all, it is posted 40 days. 40 days is not like exact time, it is a approximate time. Okay, that they posted, digital marketing guys. Okay, it is approximate time, guys. Okay, it is not only like it may be like, I would say my last batch all completed like 1 month 1 week. Okay, 1 month 1 week, like that. Okay, so in that sense, I already scheduled the classes from today to uh, up to 6th. Okay, I think I will be able to complete by 6, or it may 2 to 3 days. It may extend. Uh, that is again based on the classes how it will go. But uh, I will maximum. I'll try to complete by 6th. Any other questions, guys, in your mind? Okay, then we are, I think, 4 minutes early. Okay. So please ping me in WhatsApp whoever is want to continue, so that I will tell you the number to payment, so that once you done the payment, so from the next classes, you'll be allowed. So we'll jump into each and every concept. What is the architectural difference between the Selenium and Cypress? What are the limitations? All those things we'll discuss in the next class, and then the first test case and installation stuff, or how we'll write the negative test cases, overview, all those things one by one concept will go ahead. So let me stop recording.